have. Because now during this time, the Jedi could be easily met by the equal force of something like a Sith, or maybe one or two, or maybe even 10 of them. So it was a very tumultuous time for the Jedi. They had to train for that. If they didn't train for this, the galaxy would be lost. There would be no peace whatsoever. The Jedi during this time would also be more connected to the Force more so than ever. And that's because they had to be. If they didn't, they could easily fall and become consumed by the darkness that was spread across the galaxy. During this time, the Jedi could easily be consumed by rage, easily be consumed by things that are more so attuned to the dark side of the Force. So in order to combat this, they would be more well-grounded and connected to the Force, and if any kind of Jedi defected and joined the dark side of the Force, they would be taken out immediately. The Jedi didn't play any games when it came to this. Destroy the Sith at all costs, something that Yoda echoed later on. Except for this was the mentality of every single last Jedi. Every Jedi knew that they had to be connected to the Force. Every Jedi knew that the dark side had to be stamped out during this time. And the Jedi would stop at nothing to do this. The Jedi knew exactly what needed to be done. And the Jedi of the Clone Wars just didn't necessarily have this, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. The Jedi of the Clone Wars were more so trained for peace. They were more so trained for having to maintain the galaxy. And this is why the Jedi struggled at the beginning of the Clone War. These Jedi were not trained for going on many missions. They weren't trained to lead a war. They weren't trained to lead a battle, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.